nerdy dude stuff.
For those of you keeping track at home, today's beer of the day is brought to you by Brewery Omegang out of Coppertown, New York. This is called All Hallows Treat. This is an Imperial Chocolate Peanut Butter Stout, 7.6 alcohol by volume. Beautiful can artwork. I'm just here for the booze. I love this little comic strip up there. Beautiful, dark, roasty pumpkin flavoring. 4.25 out of 5. Cheers to you guys. Bink! What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video about plug-and-play mining and a follow-up to yesterday's video about the revolutionary dual miner mining thing. If this is your first time on the channel, please take a moment to consider subscribing, turning on that bell notification, and liking this video because we're just chugging along and we're gonna, speaking of chugging, that's good. Cheers to you guys. We're actually not going to chug that. But anyway, so we are going to be continuing talking about our ETCMC Node and Fry dual miner situation here. We went through and we worked out a couple of kinks at the end of the video. I was like, I'm having this issue. Let me know if you're having this issue. And we'll kind of cover that just a little bit later in the video. But today is going to be a little bit more of a rewards talk. We're going to look at the potential earnings of just, I know that they came out and said that they're going to be doing the rewards and changing them up and having them, but with ETC, POW taking a dive from what we've seen before, maybe it'll stabilize at where it's at and they can reevaluate the tokenomics and not like decrease the rewards at all, just to really add the value, because you're ultimately spending at least $250 on one of these little devices with discounts. You can use the link below for Fry Foundation, get a discount on one of them a little bit, so that helps. And then you're also looking at least $300 for a digital license. There are other available packages on the Fry on ETC POW or ETCMC.org, but that's not the package that we have. We have the digital license, so we're going to go over our experience, not the potential of the little mini package with the mini keyboard and the monitor, which is adorable, and I saw someone comment on that, and that's awesome. I can't wait for you to get that in. I do want a monitor that big, or the other packages that they have. So, without further ado, let's jump over to the computer screen. You guys like the bad math, you like the bad stumbling. That's what we're going to continue doing while we enjoy our beer, and we're going to look at the potential returns and rewards and earnings at today's current market price. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, all that stuff that people always say. Do your own research, and let's get right to the numbers. Just a little hint at what's to come. We're looking at a Fry camera miner that we're going to be pairing up with our weatherxm in the near future. We're going to give you guys a break from demo today, but if you want to get your hands on one of these devices before I do, use the code NERDYDUDE in the link in the description below to save yourself a couple of bucks. But I wouldn't be surprised if you guys see an unboxing for one of these camera surveillance dual mining functions here in the near future. So our exact setup is one of these indoor satellite miner devices. It's sitting right over here with my bandwidth miner. Barely takes up any space. Uses about $1 in power a month. And then we also have, since it wasn't one of the Fry ones, we had to get a bring your own device license, which is simple to do. It's like $109, and you can just go here. So keep that in mind. If you have your own device, like if you have a PC, like if I wanted to make this my indoor satellite miner, all I have to do is get one of the little satellite USB attachments on. You can get it on Fry for $11. Use code NERDYDUDE and you'll get a discount on that. $109 license. So right now we're going to be conservative with no discount included and say at $120 if you have a current active PC. And then we have the we're going to go into the store, and then I already did this. Great. Then we have the digital license here for $300 for ETCMC, which you just scroll down to the bottom and you can see what the system requirements are to make sure that your system is good to go. So if you already have all that, then you'll just have to consider that you're going to be spending about $420 just to get off the ground running if you're bringing your own device to this from the ground up. So we're just going to set our base price at $420 before we get into our bad math. Now, I know some people are probably starting to feel iffy on ETC POW, and that's completely understandable. The price drop has been kind of insane, but we're just going to take a look at the raw numbers that I've got right now. We've had our node pretty much successfully running for the past 24 hours, and it's been very, yesterday we had an issue with it where we hit launch full node and then earn ETC POW, and then it would kick out. it would not respond and I have to close it down. All I've been doing now is I just hit launch full node. I don't even touch earn, and the balance has been going up. So the balance has even gone up more since I've taken the screenshot. But yesterday we had about 9 ETC POW. Today we have 23.425. So we're not going to keep the decimal place in there. We'll just do so 9, so 14. So we've earned about 14 ETC POW in about 23 hours. So 14 ETC POW, and then of course with the dual mining functionality, we've earned 161.58 Fry. Now, we're going to refer back to this image. This is an actual image of my screen right here. We're going to refer back to this here in a moment because I want to talk about the Claim ETC POW button and some of the information that I found out, and I think that's significant for you guys to know as well. And I'm sure people are going to have those questions. They're not going to watch the video to this point and comment, how do you withdraw? So we'll talk about that here in just a moment. Let's go over the total earnings first on a day-to-day scale. So right now we're looking at about 14 ETC POW, and I believe that every device, every node gets the same amount. So if you multiply that by whatever the monthly rate is, blah, blah, blah. But so we're going to probably consistently see 14 ETC POW a day. I went to HeapSwap just to kind of do a janky little plugin for the numbers, and you can see on the little chart here that it's kind of like bounced around, has changed. But as of right now, the price is about 12 cents. So we're just going to leave it at 12 cents. We're going to not keep the micro pennies in there or anything like that. So we're going to say we've earned 14 of the tokens times 0.12, and so we've earned $1.68 of those tokens. So $1, I don't have anything to write it on. So $1.68 of those tokens, and then I also already have it already pulled up on TinyMan, and we've earned at Fry's current price, which has been going up, and we'll talk about this in another video because there's a way you could stake your Fry, and right now it's like a 700+% return, which is insane. So we'll talk about that at another time. But you're ultimately earning about $1.43 in the Fry token per day. So plus 1.43 is going to put us at $3.11. So if we're earning at current prices without any bull run, without any bear market or anything like that, if we're earning $3.11 and we are bringing our own device, because remember, it doesn't matter if your device is a supercomputer, it's the license for Fry and the ETC node are earning the same rewards, a flat base rate, with the exception of Fry. When you go onto the when Fry makes it to the validated network and you validate your miner, it'll double those rewards. So keep that in mind. But as of right now, unverified, just flat, ready to go. You're looking at $3.11. So if we take $420, which we're saying is our average, and we're dividing that by $3.11 at current price, you're looking at 135 to 136 days to ROI. That's pretty solid, right? So you're looking at 135 days. So you're making $3.11 a day. 135 days. You're looking at just shy of 6 months to ROI. So if I do the math, 90 days, 4 months, 5. Yeah, you're at about like 5 months to ROI. Like that's easy peasy, and the rest of that's just like money. And again, it's costs about $1 a month to run. So those are some good numbers to look at. So if we're looking at after we ROI 3 point, you're okay. That miner, that one $420 transaction is earning you $1,000 a year at current price. And I believe you can have 5 indoor satellite miners per location and as many nodes as you want. So that's pretty solid right there. Now, again, that's with ETC POW sitting at 12 cents. That could go up, that can go down. Same with Fry, it can go up, go down. But as of right now, if everything locked in, I'm pretty happy with that, and if we've got 6 or 7 miners chugging along and making about $1,000 a year, I think our last video, out of the 5 miners that we had, or the 6 miners that we had, with one of them not even on mainnet, we were making about 100 and something a week. So it's still pretty solid for across the board for everything that we're earning. So that's true passive. Like this is just like hobby stuff for me. So I don't have 5 indoor satellite miners. I don't have 5 nodes running, which would be about $5,000 a year. You could basically get yourself to a point where you're making passive income on that. All right, and rant. Again, not a financial advisor doing research, how to blah, blah, blah. Now, the next question people might have, since we're talking about profits and, you want an ROI and you want to take a yield, is being able to claim your tokens and cashing out. If you want to take cash, if you want to return on your investment as fast as you possibly can, and then just sit there and earn. So you cash out for the next 140 days, we'll just round up to 140. So that way you get to your investment's been returned, you're at 0, and now everything is positive profit. How do you do that? So after you're all registered and everything's good to go, you'll have your wallet address for ETC POW, your MetaMask address, you put it in, blah, blah, blah. But this Claim ETC POW button still remains gray. If it's going to be remaining gray, how do I take my tokens out? Well, from my research and my studies, and they very well could be wrong, but from everything I've seen, is you can't do a withdrawal of you can't claim your tokens until about 100, until you get 100 ETC POW. So if we're getting 14 a day, just shy of 10 days, we'll be able to claim our 100 plus ETC POW. After that, you hit claim, and I believe it says it was taking about 3 to 5 days to verify the transaction to go through before it hits your MetaMask wallet, and I think like a little bit in fees. Nothing too crazy to do that. And then you can go ahead and start cashing out. So you're going to see this claim ETC button stay at gray until you get up to 100, and then you can go ahead and claim, wait a couple of days, and you'll see those in your MetaMask wallet. So then you can then turn around, and the best way I've seen right now is you set up your MetaMask wallet to your to HebeSwap, which app.hebeswap.com, and it's the only pair where I can see where I can trade my ETC POW for ETC. And then you can go the opposite route of what we said yesterday and send your ETC over to MEXC, which is the easiest I have right now, especially on the mobile app. And then you could take your profit from there. What I'd probably do is then the best way to avoid the fees, in my opinion, on any token on any central exchange is to convert them to Algorand and then withdraw them out from there. Because everything else would be like $15 in Bitcoin, $9 in Ethereum. The most I've seen for Algorand is just double the transaction fee, which is 0.002 Algorand. The transaction fee is 0.001, but sometimes they might do like 0.002 because they want to take a little piece of the pie as well. So that's the best way that I would recommend cashing out on these devices. So very, very happy with that. But anyway, stay tuned. I'm going to try to squeeze out another video this week because I will be out of town next week for work. I'll be visiting a brewery that I really, really fell in love with last year, and I'm excited to be back up in the middle of the East Coast to visit that brewery. Top 3 favorite beer, so I'm going to be bringing home a lot of that. But I'm going to try to get a video done tomorrow in regards to Fry and why the price started exploding, because it's sitting at, right now, per Fry token, just shy of a penny, which that's some incredible growth. Let's see what it's compared to Algorand, because I saw I was like at 0.0 something or other the other day. Yeah, so 0.046, and it started the week at like 0.02, and why the price run is going up that high. And I'll show you where you can stake it and stuff like that to earn even more. So stay tuned for that. Anywho, that's going to do it for me today, guys. Any questions, comments, concerns, Telegram, Discord, Twitter, probably just Discord. Leave a comment below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I've already spoke for about 10 minutes in the previous screen, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. Just want to get right to the meat and potatoes. So, like, boop, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. I'm O'Price, and we'll see you guys next time.